Having some fun here in Planet Coaster. You got your host here, the Sissy. That's me, the Sissy. And I will give you today's date. It is 12/13/2018. And we are going to ride the Mouse here in Planet Coaster Game. I added in a wavy ending to it here. So they love that little up, down, up, down, up, down shake up there at the end. And then we have this little spiral ending here, which they hit at a very high velocity. So they this shakes them up pretty good. This is a neck snapper, and this is a spine snapper. I should rename this mouse. Now we do have people in line. Let me go ahead and tell you what it looks like inside. We got a lot of people in line waiting to ride the Mouse. And we do have some of the toolkit items in place. Some people made some really cool items. I'll tell you what, man, you really got to know, like your Blender. It's like a CAD program. You really got to know that quite well in order to get 8 by 8 by 8 meter objects into this game. I still have to learn more about that, but it's kind of crazy what you have to do. You have to make 6 pieces in order to get them over into this Theme Maker's Toolkit. It's kind of tricky. They don't tell you all of it, so I looked at some of the YouTube videos and watched some of the people, but it's still a confusing thing to do. And Blender is by no means easy to learn. But these are some of the user-created articles, like this butterfly here. Of course, we're not moving right now. We're in the pause mode. So I'm going to go ahead and turn time back on, and I want to give you the gist of this ride here. As you see, it comes down, goes through, goes up. It goes way, way up. Now, ordinarily, the Mouse is an all people's ride, even children. So we can have some children coming up. You see the kiddies getting in line. But they have no idea what they're in for. Because I take things to the extreme. And they're going to be hitting pretty high velocities, close to 200 miles an hour. Which in Planet Coaster, you're not supposed to be able to do that on this particular ride. You're not supposed to. And what they're going to do is they're going to hit this peak, and they're going to go way, way up here to the top of the world. You got your cameraman inside there checking the people coming out over the top. But when they get up here, it's going to have a day-night change scene. And then they're going to start to come down this path here. And they're going to hit that swirl. And then they're going to go down to the basement through that hole. And they're going to go down into there. So they have the full scale drop. So we're going to go ahead and go live with them now. Pick back up where we were as I stopped time. And I think these people are just about ready to get off. So then we're going to ride the coaster with these people. One ride, then we'll ride with the kiddies. And keep in mind that this coaster goes beyond the limits. And there are ways to do that. Now, just so you know, in Planet Coaster, they make you have to do a circumnavigate at least once to get a rating. And if the rating is too scary, too much fear, too much nausea, too much G-force, it does not pass the test and people will not ride it. Or at least they're not supposed to ride it. Okay? That's some of the game criteria. Well, let's just see what actually happens in my park. This is all done in real game time. and no mods of any kind, no data editing of any kind. I can do it on anybody's PC. Just walk up and do it. There are ways to do it. So here we go. Turn the time back on. And action. And I hit the wrong button. And action. I'm keeping the volume kind of low right now. Let me raise it up a little. Now I'm going to go ahead and first car's away, second car's away. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit freeze frame, and then I'm going to click on this thing, the mouse hunt, and I'm going to ride with them so we can have some fun. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna stop time. I'm gonna get rid of this music. I believe. Let me see if I can do that. Let me get rid of the music. You go into here and customize. See Elemental Orchestra. I'm gonna get rid of that music because it's kind of, I don't know. It kind of. Let's put no music and go okay. And get out, because that's kind of annoying. Sorry about that. Let's pick back up where we were. Why is it still playing? I guess it stops in time. And after our first run, I'll put the, there's a big hairy spider. All right, so Yeah, it's hard to tell what really happened there. I'm going to jump out and let me close this. Now watch, notice this little ending here, a little warble. They're going so fast, so watch this ending when they come in on the warble, and watch this now. Now that's funny. Okay. Okay. All right. So the next time we're going to ride with the kitties, and it's not real obvious what happened there, but the people are going to get sick. So let's go ahead and turn time back on, and they're probably going to be holding their stomachs. They're tough. People are tough. So let's go ahead this time, and now we're going to ride it again, except this time we're going to have a little different of a view. And we're going to go live with the speed and the test results. Live data. Notice the tats. The ride is too scary. The ride is too nauseating. Turn the music off. Let me stop time again and go figure out why music did not turn off. No music, right? No music. So why is there music playing? Hey, I don't know. But anyway, let's go back and jump in. So, we're going to go ahead and put the stats back on. Move the volume up a little bit. Your ride exceeds G-force limits. All right, now we're going to get into position again over here. Watch them come down the final stretch. You get an idea of, now you're going to get an idea of their real speed as they come in. Now, we're going to go back to, because they're all the way around already. That's how fast as they're going. And then we're going to watch them come zinging around this thing. And it is funny because if you hear them going through this turn, they sound all gibberish. And notice the speed is real because you watch the trapeze artist swinging in time. That's why I'm not speeding this up. So this is the real speed. Time back on. Kids. Okay, now that's funny, see? It just is. They're sick. They're sick. Uh-oh. He's going to upchuck. Sometimes they puke. Uh-oh. Oh, she puked. Oh, she puked. Oh, they puked. Oh, even the kid puked. Oh. Let's stop time. Let's see what their comments are. This lady said, oops, there goes breakfast. I might be about to see breakfast again. Let's check out the kids. They puked. All right, let's look at this kid. Ew, sick. I'm going to puke. Let's check this kid out. I'm so bored. Blurg, I stepped in sick. And then this guy, what's he say? Let's get this guy. Look out, pavement pizza. Pavement pizza. Oh man, that's funny. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video after they a lot of them puked there. Now, the big trick question is, how did I do that? The Planet Coaster game does not let you post a roller coaster that exceeds the limits, and I have exceeded the limits. So how did I do it? Anybody got any clues? And I'm not doing any editing on any data or any mods or anything like that. It's all real in-game play. So let me go back to the coaster and show you the stats of it. You go to testing. Okay, the results show. Now my nastiest roller coaster is way worse than this one, but this is the Mouse, so it's for children too. So its maximum speed hit 192. The maximum speed in the game is 260. The maximum lateral G-force in this one was 428. And in the fastest roller coaster that I have in this game, I hit 635 Gs. But this particular Mouse does not hit that much speed, so it only hit a 428 G-force. Okay, so your ride is too scary, your ride is too nauseating, guests won't want to ride it. Your G-force, your ride exceeds G-force limits, and your ride is too scary. So on the fear part, the fear factor is the maximum, 20. Now I could make these stats higher if I really wanted to, but this was fast enough for this one. And in one of my other videos, you will see where I have the maximum G-force of 635, which is quite a bit higher. And that was on the sprint, one of the sprints that hits real high speeds. All right, so I'll play a couple more seconds. You'll see it running again. And I'm not stopping anything. All I did is there's people in line, okay? They're getting on it. They know what the stats are. So let's watch one more people just board it and take off, and that's going to be it. Well, they're already going. Okay. There goes the last one. And out they go. So there they go. Okay? So I'll see if anybody can figure out how I did that. Hey, whoever made this butterfly, very nice. In the Theme Maker's Toolkit. Very cool. Very, very cool. And the Mickey Mouse is pretty cool. There's quite a few of those throughout the game. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take off. Hope you liked the video. Maybe somebody can figure out how I did that. You got the sissy signing off here. Later.